What's up, guys? It is I, once again, Yusuf Al-Sened, and welcome to another episode of the Movie Monday series created by Emily Boone. Please do check her channel out. She's a really awesome YouTuber and one I'm very proud to call my friend, my dear beloved friend. I'm going to add the link for her channel down below in the description box. And for this week's topic in the Movie Monday series, I'll be sharing with you guys and gals my top 5 hilarious moments in movies. 5 hilarious moments in movies which, for better or for worse, contains 5 of the funniest moments in movies yours truly laughed at so hard. And these 5 movies, guys, are pretty good, 2 of which are among my all-time favorite movies, and these are the 5 hilarious moments in movies. At number 5, we're off to a good start because we have Rennie Harlin's Deep Blue Sea. Deep Blue Sea is a very underrated B movie involving sharks, Thomas Jane, Saffron Burrows, Samuel L. Jackson, I'll get to him real soon, LL Cool J, among many actors in this movie yours truly loved so much. The best and most hilarious moment in this movie by far involves Samuel L. Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson in this movie is just so ridiculous. I mean, this brother has one scene in which he's basically giving a huge inspiring speech to his crewmates, saying something along the line of, "We cannot fight anymore and we will work together to ensure that we survive no matter what." All the while Samuel L. Jackson is giving this speech, a very inspiring, powerful speech, as expected from Samuel L. Jackson. Out of nowhere comes a huge ass shark, and this shark basically eats the brother. He eats him, devours him, and takes him below the sea, the deep blue sea. And this shark, guys, basically told Samuel L. Jackson, "Oh, I'm sorry, did I ruin your concentration?" That shark is one mean motherfucker, and that shark ate Samuel L. Jackson like he was a grade A buffet. And this scene was so hilarious. I cracked up every time I see Samuel L. Jackson give that speech, sound all inspiring, only for 1 minute later to get eaten by a shark and to be devoured and taken below the sea. It's so awesome, guys, and you guys and gals have to watch this movie. At number 4, we have George A. Romero's Dawn of the Dead. Dawn of the Dead is one of my all-time favorite movies, a movie I love so much, not just because it has George A. Romero directing a zombie film, but this movie has plenty of action, plenty of comedy, slapstick comedy at that, and this film also has a very powerful commentary, a commentary on society and how we are basically consumers who consume so much and are very negligent of what matters most. One of the best parts in this movie by far is the ending, and this is a small spoiler for you guys and gals, but the ending basically has the actor, Ken Foree is his name. This actor, Ken Foree, plays a character, one of 2 SWAT team members, who basically escapes with this woman from a shopping mall which is basically filled with so many zombies, and these zombies were closing in on him. And while the woman is preparing the helicopter for their escape and he's contemplating suicide, until one moment Ken Foree's character breaks out into action mode in which he's basically kicking all these zombies' asses. All the while there's a theme song playing in the background. This theme song is something you would hear in most action movies released from the 70s, 80s, or 90s. It's so cringy and so cheesy as hell, but this theme song accompanied with the action moment involving Ken Foree and just how random it is. It's so random because 1 minute he's contemplating suicide until the very next moment he goes into action mode, and it's so cheesy as hell, but this moment, guys, is so hilarious and so much fun to watch through. This movie, Dawn of the Dead, is without question George A. Romero's masterpiece and one of my all-time favorites. At number 3, we have Mark Forster's World War Z. World War Z is one of the best zombie films I have seen, and without a doubt my favorite film starring Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt is so sexy, so charming, and just so cool to watch. Brad Pitt plays a character whose name is Jerry Lane, and Jerry Lane is trying to support his family and to ensure their safety from the zombie outbreak, and he goes over to this base accompanied by many soldiers, including one scientist. This scientist is actually from Britain. I forgot his name, but this scientist is so much fun to watch. He basically gives a huge speech, a monologue actually, in which he's talking about modern her nature and how she is both a mystery and someone who is so fascinating, and how she leaves clues mankind has to solve by itself, including one scientist. This scientist, guys, was giving this huge speech, this huge monologue, and we the viewers actually believed he was going to be the one to save the world, not Brad Pitt, because you know Brad Pitt is gorgeous with his long blonde hair, his sexy beard and machine gun. Not a scientist from Britain, hell no, because this scientist, believe it or not guys and gals, actually shot himself in the head by accident, because as Brad Pitt, the soldiers and the scientist from Britain land on the ground in the army base, this scientist saw many zombies and he was so scared he ran for his life, only he tripped down, shot himself in the head, because this idiot scientist, despite being very educated and very logical, his finger was on the trigger of the gun he was holding, and so when he tripped down and shot himself, I was like, what the fuck did you think was gonna happen, scientist? I felt so bad for the scientist, but at the same time I was like, come on man. This scene, guys, was so priceless and so hilarious to watch. It's a movie I do recommend you guys and gals watch for this one scene alone. At number 2 we have Guy Ritchie's Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. This movie, guys, is so much fun to watch. Guy Ritchie's Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels and Snatch are two of my favorite comedies and movies. These two films are so much fun to watch because of how insane the story is, and the fact that the story gets crazier and crazier as you go along with these characters. One moment in Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels, there is a woman who is the girlfriend of these gangsters, one of them actually, and she carries a huge ass machine gun, a machine gun I did not know was in the room, and this woman who is the girlfriend of one of the gangsters of this rival gang, she was sleeping and these gangsters did not know she was in the same room as they were, and so when she popped out with a machine gun, a huge ass machine gun which is far bigger than she is, and she was blasting everything in sight, I was like, what the fuck? Where the hell did you come from? And lo and behold, guys and gals, these gangsters said the exact same thing as yours truly has. I mean, I was so shocked and so amazed that she came out of nowhere and shot everything in sight. Surprisingly, no one died because of this huge machine gun, which once again is far bigger than she is. How she was able to carry a huge machine gun is beyond me, but this scene is just awesome to watch. And finally, guys and gals, at number 1 we have Mary Herron's American Psycho. Mary Herron's American Psycho is a black comedy with a very dark sense of humor, and this film at times can be quite sick and quite deranged. Not as sick or deranged as Patrick Bateman. Patrick Bateman is just so sick, so insane, and just so unhinged. I mean, this guy, the fact that he works as a yuppie man, a man who basically works at Wall Street, who's able to kill many people and get away with it. One scene which is most evident of this is when Patrick Bateman is running through the street, killing anyone he can find, from cops to old ladies to kitty cats to dogs to hobos. Patrick Bateman is so much like Trevor Phillips from GTA 5. GTA 5, if you guys and gals don't know, is a video game which basically has these 3 dudes, one of who is Trevor Phillips, and Trevor Phillips is so much like Patrick Bateman, going on the street and killing whoever he can find. Yours truly is not a fan of the GTA series, but if you guys and gals are fans of the GTA series, you will love this movie for this one scene alone. As the old saying goes, crime never goes unpunished, but for Patrick Bateman, he gets away with it. Everything he's done, all the people he kills, he gets away with it scot-free. And Patrick Bateman, as Mary Herron's film is called, a true American psycho. Thank you guys and gals for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe if you wish. That was my top 5 hilarious moments in movies. Do check out Emily Boone's channel once again. I'm going to add the link for her channel down below in the description box. And if you want to see more from me, then please do check my gaming channel where I do Let's Play series, gaming content, and so much more. Until next time, peace out, take care, adios, amigos, au revoir, and sayonara.